So John Lacey has a new video up recently where he talks about kind of the gap between what you envision when you're learning an art form and what you're actually capable of doing. And it reminded me of, when I started writing and how when you're a kid and you're really excited about learning your writing and whatever your art is, you go crazy with it, and you just write constantly, and a lot of it is really bad. I mean, that's why, teen angst poetry is such a cliche, because there's a lot of it out there. So anyway, tonight I thought it would just be fun to revisit an old journal. Specifically, the journal that, if I'm going to be melodramatic about it, which I am because we're talking about high school here, the journal from the year that my life, changed. Like, shit went down that year. I was 16 and it was like, whoa. So anyway, here's the front of the journal, and I want you to get a good look at this. So I've got quotes on it, a little thing that I made up there, that the moon phases symbol. Yeah, I was into writing things upside down too, so which way do I go? There you go. So inside here, I've actually dried a flower, which is still sharp. This is, I don't know, some kind of puffy sharp thing that grows in Texas. My best friend and I went on a road trip after we graduated from high school, and it was just like a long weekend, and we stopped in the middle of nowhere on the side of the road somewhere and picked this baby, and it's been in this journal ever since. I can't even read to you what I just found. 11 years later, I still can't bring myself to read it to you from this. Do you see this? Do you see this shit? It's like falling apart. It's held together with masking tape. Look, this is breaking my heart that as I try to read this thing, it just lost part of its like tape. I don't care how bad the writing in those things was. I loved it. I was so passionate about it. And I know now that it wasn't perfect, but actually, okay, so when I wrote those things, I thought they were brilliant because I was 16 and I thought everything I did was brilliant. And then like maybe a year after or 2 years or whatever, I would look back and go, oh, that's pretty bad. But now I can look at it and go, okay, I can see a lot of flaws here. I can see a lot of immaturity. So I've learned a lot, and I know I have a lot more to learn, but what I want to hang on to from those journals is this passion and this spark of vitality and excitement, because that was why I started. The reason I'm showing you this is because I want to share this passion for writing, and not that it's unique to me in any way, because it's not. This is something that all creative people, I think, have or had at one point, where you were really in love with what you're doing. While John was discussing that there is a big gap between your actual ability and your knowledge and your skill, it's so important to really value the enthusiasm that you put into unskilled work. Because really, if you're doing it without really knowing what you're doing, more power to you, do it, try it, learn from it, experiment with it, have fun, because if you're not having fun, you've missed the point.